Hey guys, it's Isaac back here again on all things Star Wars, and today I'll be talking about the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, Season 1. It's been about 2 weeks today since the Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 1 finale aired on Disney+. And I think we're over spoilers by now. I think everyone's seen it. If you haven't, please jump on out of here because I will be spoiling this show and talking about Season 1 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you guys do end up enjoying this video, please give it a like and share it with a friend, as that really does help YouTube push my video out to other people and puts it on the recommended feed. Also, if you didn't know this, if you're not a YouTube creator or didn't know this in general, YouTube push your video out onto the recommended by watch time. So what that means is if, say, my viewers watch 5 seconds of this video, YouTube aren't going to and it's a 10-minute video, then YouTube are not going to recommend this video to other people, and they're not going to put it on the recommended feed. But if people watch it all the way through, then they're going to recommend it. They're like, okay, this people like watching this, let's recommend it to other people. So if you could watch it all the way through, share it with a friend, and give it a like, it really does help me out as a creator. And yeah, let's get into this video. We'll be talking all things Kenobi. Let's get to it, guys. Thank you. So what did I think of Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 1? Well, I really enjoyed it. Now, I know there's mixed feelings about the show, but personally, I really did enjoy it. Now, although I know there were some goofy moments and very goofy writing and cinematography, overall, I did enjoy the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. It expanded Obi-Wan Kenobi's character pretty well. Same with Darth Vader, and obviously expanded new characters, past characters, and up-and-coming characters. Let's talk about Reva, the third sister. Wasn't a huge fan of her. I wasn't at the start. I was
a little longer than a few minutes later.
I don't know if you guys heard that in the background, but so much stuff in my garage just fell over. I just cleaned that all up. I don't know what the hell. The ghost pushed it over.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
I don't know. What was I saying? The third sister, that's right. Reva, the third sister. At the start of the show, she was a fine character. I didn't have a problem. How they ended her character in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I wasn't a fan of. Now, spoilers. Yeah, I already know there's going to be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen it, as I said, please click off or continue watching if you don't care. But they didn't kill her off. They just let her go on Tatooine. Obi-Wan said, I forgive you, and let her go. Knowing that Anakin is Vader, knowing that Anakin has 2 kids, Luke and Leia. It doesn't sit right with me that someone in the Star Wars galaxy knows this now, except Yoda, Bail, and Obi-Wan, obviously. And, yeah. It doesn't sit right with me. I believe they should have killed her off. I believe Obi-Wan should have killed her, or Vader should have killed her. How'd she survive the stab at the end of Episode 5? God only knows. How'd she make her way back to Tatooine? God only knows. I really don't know. They should have showed us that. That was one massive mistake in the writing. That was just... I just can't believe Disney writer, someone who works for Lucasfilm, made that mistake. She got stabbed twice, mind you, on when she was a child, when she was a youngling on Coruscant in the Jedi Temple by Anakin, and then again by Vader. She survives both, and then Qui-Gon. Now, I get that Qui-Gon, he's like, okay, my time is up, I'm going to extend into the Force now. Which he does. But Reva, I don't know how she survived. Also not including the Grand Inquisitor in the whole show. Killing him off end of Episode 2 and then coming back at the end of Episode 5 and then barely seeing him in Episode 6. He should have been the main Inquisitor. I believe Reva should have got as much screen time as the fifth brother did. Now, Reva... if she did get the same amount of screen time the fifth brother did, I believe they could have gone and made a show about her after Kenobi, if she would have survived, which she did, or before Kenobi, because we wouldn't have a problem with her. But now, we're like, I don't know. They kind of have to expand on her character, but I don't really care.
Don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care. What did you say? I don't care!
I'm really looking forward to Andor, 31st of August, less than 2 months. I believe it's going to be goated, and I can't wait to see what Lucasfilm brings us for Andor show. But back to Kenobi, just Reva. She was probably my only Reva and the Grand Inquisitor. They were my only two problems. Grand Inquisitor, Rupert Friend, who played Grand Inquisitor, did a phenomenal job, and I didn't. Before the show, I thought the Grand Inquisitor was going to be not a very good character. Obviously, he wasn't the best character in the show because we barely saw him, but he played beautifully by Rupert Friend. Same with Moses Ingram, he played Reva. Nothing wrong with Moses Ingram, played Reva great. Rita was just wrote stupidly, and that's my opinion. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. If you loved the Reva character, good on you. I wish I could like her too, but I just don't. And that's my opinion. Everyone has their personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. But back to the overall show, I really did enjoy Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously, there were those moments, as I said, that weren't that good and were stupidly wrote. Overall, I give the show an 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10, something like that. It wasn't a 10 out of 10 show, but it wasn't a crap show either. It wasn't a 5 out of 10. It wasn't a 10 out of 10. I believe, for my personal opinion, 8 out of 10. A lot of people are giving it 2s out of 10s, which I think is a bit far. I don't think it was a 2 out of 10. No way. But everyone has their right to their own opinion, as I said. Why I liked the show. Let's get to the good things that I loved. Obi-Wan vs. Vader in episode 6. Beautiful. Obi-Wan connects back with the Force. All his skills are back in him. He lifts all those rocks. Shows how powerful he is, because he is very powerful. Obi-Wan Kenobi is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And obviously it also shows how powerful Vader's suit is when Obi-Wan's throwing the rocks at Vader. And it just bounces off him. That was sick. I loved how the writer for this show knew Vader's suit was indestructible. I'm glad they knew that. And obviously Obi-Wan slicing Vader's mask open. That was very, very cool. I loved it. Ahsoka did the left side, Obi-Wan did the right side or other way around. And Luke was the only one that could fully take off his mask. It's really beautiful. Very beautiful parallels. What am I saying?
Stupid.
But no, I really did enjoy this show. 8 out of 10. And I can't wait for up and coming shows this year. We obviously got that fun little Lego summer vacation. There'll be some fun. And then we got Andor 31st of August, 12 episodes. It's going to be amazing. I really hope so. And then obviously we got Tales of the Jedi, Bad Batch Season 2. I can't wait. And next few years for Star Wars is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for Star Wars to get back in cinemas. I really want a Star Wars movie to go back to cinemas and, sit in the cinema and watch Star Wars on the big screen again. That's all I really want. But overall, Obi-Wan Kenobi, although there was lots of things I was very disappointed about. Overall, I think I did enjoy the show. Let me know what you guys did think. And if you agree with me, that's great. If you don't agree with me, tell me why. Tell me what you didn't like about it. I want to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts. This was my personal opinion. Everyone has a different opinion, but that's mine. Yeah, they had many new characters. Many new characters, many old characters coming back. The person that played Leia, she was a phenomenal actress, such a good child actress, and she played Leia so good. They definitely casted her very, very well. But as I said, cinematography for me, I don't know what the hell went wrong with that. I don't know who they hired for that, but it just didn't feel like a Disney Lucasfilm. Like, it doesn't feel like something, they have lots of money. It doesn't feel like something that they would do, but it is what it is. Overall, I enjoyed the show, and I loved the end, obviously, with Qui-Gon coming back. I don't feel the need for a season 2, because I feel like if they do a season 2, they might go off and make Obi-Wan go on another mission. Season 1 was the best ending ever, and I believe the next mission Obi-Wan goes on is when he's that old man in New Hope with Luke to the Death Star, faces Vader. That's the next time he faces Vader. That's the next time he leaves Tatooine, and I hope they keep it like that. I really, really do. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan obviously go off now, and they train together. Season 2, if we see that in Season 2, great. But I feel like they wouldn't do that in season 2. Just maybe like a 6 episodes again, maybe 30 minutes each, or maybe stories. I just don't want them to leave Tatooine. Maybe they could go do a Vader episode for one episode, kind of like what they did for Mando in the Book of Boba Fett. But don't let Obi-Wan leave Tatooine again. He doesn't need to now. Next time he leaves is A New Hope. I hope they keep it like that. I'd love to get a season 2 if it's just Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon telling stories and training. That would be very, very cool. Obviously, I'd love to see Liam Neeson back. Maybe season 2 could be a movie. I would love to see that. Kenobi was actually meant to be a trilogy, but obviously because Solo flopped at the box office, they're stepping away from films at the moment, and that's really disappointing. And a lot of people, Kathleen Kennedy in particular, says Solo flopped because there was no deep fake of Harrison Ford. I don't think so. I don't think so. It flopped because it was a bad movie. It was not a bad movie. It was a great movie. I personally really loved the movie. Nothing wrong with it. The actor that played Han, beautiful. The actor that played Lando, played him beautifully. I believe it flopped because the Last Jedi made fans step away from Star Wars and felt like Star Wars was just drifting off to somewhere bad. And I feel like all the OG fans of Star Wars were like, I'm not going to go see Solo. It's probably going to ruin the Han Solo character as well. Which it didn't. But I feel like The Last Jedi is the reason why Solo flopped. It gave Star Wars that bad name because a lot of people hated it, The Last Jedi. It's probably the it's probably the Star Wars film in the whole franchise that is most divisive between fans. We have a group that love it, we have a group that hate it. It's about 50% each. That's why I think Solo flopped. That's my opinion. I don't know. I'm not a professional. I'm not a filmmaker yet. My dream is to become a filmmaker. I don't know. I don't know. But that's why I think it flopped. Not because it was a bad story. It was not a bad story. It was a great story. Not because there was no Harrison Ford deep fake. No, I don't think so. The guy that played Han looks exactly like young Harrison, basically. Kind of. I believe it flopped because of The Last Jedi. That's my opinion, and that's what I've got to say. I really hope we get some new Star Wars films. Anyway, guys, that's my review of Obi-Wan Kenobi, my current review on the Star Wars franchise as a whole, and what I'm looking forward to next in Star Wars. Andor, not long away. Obviously, Bad Batch as well, and Tales of the Jedi, looking forward to that one as well. And then obviously next year, Mando, Ahsoka, I can't wait for Ahsoka and Jedi Survivor video game. So much coming, and I can't wait. I want another movie. I hope so we get one. And obviously we got this bit off topic, but Cobra Kai Season 5 in September. I can't wait for that. Anyway, guys, this was my little chat on Obi-Wan Kenobi and Star Wars at the moment. Hope you guys did enjoy. And as I said at the start in the intro, I hope you guys do smash the like button if you enjoyed it, because it really helps me out as a creator, and I hope you all watched it all the way through without skipping anything, because it just helps my video get onto the recommended page of other people. And, you know, it shows YouTube that, people are watching this all the way through. Let's give it some more attention. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, my name's Isaac, and thanks for watching this All Things Star Wars video. I'll see you next week, or in the next video, whenever that is. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Love you all. May the Force be with you always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.